tell you what I appreciate in life. I appreciate life and fairness and love for life. When you buy your coffee, do you think of where your coffee come from? Sometimes I ask my friends where the food come from, and they say the store, and it pisses me off quite well, when I say their food comes from the store. I'll tell you what your food comes from. It comes from nature. It comes from a calf, a bull, a cow, a horse, some plants, a pig, and so on. Do you have respect for this? Because I doubt there's many men and women and children that has respect for this anymore in the more highly developed world. Do you have respect for what feeds you, that makes you live? Do you have respect for it? You don't even have respect for each other. But how should this work when we all eat up everything in earth? All on earth might disappear because we don't have respect for what we get from the world. There will be holocausts, war, comets on earth and so on, but we should have respect for life, and it might not happen. It's very hard for me to explain it because that's what's on my mind mostly. That's why I'm insane, because people run around with their cars, burn oil, they buy a fancy apartment, they buy toys for the children, they buy football that's really expensive. Whatever crap there is, you get it from where? You say, I like this food, it's marvelous, it's tasteful, I want more. But do you comprehend where it comes from? Your clothes, they are made of living things. You don't comprehend it. That's why mankind will not prevail. You try to think of this for a bit. Where does everything you have come from? Go, search. You'll see it comes from living things on this planet Earth. And yet, you destroy it at the same time. That's not much what God wants, Allah doesn't want it. Buddha doesn't want it. No wise man ever in history think that's good, But most of them have surrendered and think there is no hope anymore. Let me ask you. I don't have the specific number. How much longer would Earth live without humans? How much more life would you have on this planet? For how much longer if they weren't for the humans? I'm sure it's 50 billion years or something. But humans, you are extincting yourself with the whole planet Earth. Plastic in the sea, the North Pole melting, everything getting destroyed. Did you know that Russia has a weapon, with biological weapon, that they could kill the world 7 times over during Soviet region? They could kill the world 7 times over. For what reason do we make these things? You make nuclear bombs, you make power plants, you burn oil, you burn coal. It will all be our fault. And yes, In the end, we ourselves get to pay, because I believe the soul is biology. Anything in the body is biology, and your biology comes from genes and so on. It's heritage for your parents. You might have lived before, because you heritage your parents' genes, and your children heritage your genes. And what have you really done? You have lost your future. When I ask some people sometimes what they say, what do you do? What do you think? That you should live like that? And they say, when I'm dead, it does not matter. But then I get pissed off and say, do you only care for yourself that much that it doesn't matter whatever happens when you're dead? Because you might be wrong, you know. You might come back or be reborn someday, because the genes tells you that you might be so. Blood is thicker than water and so on. It's the body telling you, take care of what makes you come back to life. You don't comprehend it, do you? Earth lived for a long, long, long time. And what are you doing? You are suiciding yourself with everything that you live on. But that's your choice, my friend. I have my own choice. I know how to manage and cope beyond this, because I'm insane. In my mind, I read what made your ancestors live. In my mind, I read what made the last dinosaurs live on. In my mind, I read what life lives on. There are many secrets out in the world, but I'm not sure I want you to give you the secrets, because you are greedy. You will try to destroy it again and again until it's evaporated world. You are a parasite. The more you tell me that you work hard, therefore you're not a parasite, then I say, you are an even more stupid parasite than me. Because the harder you work, the more you take from life. You want to earn for your car, your precious diamonds or whatever. Everything you work comes from earth. I think I should not work so much and try to be more basic and relax a little and think a little and enjoy the world as it is. Because work is not all things in life. I can live in the forest if I wish, but for now, I wish to speak to you a little. I will go out in the forest and live there for a long, long time and walk the world, and whatever comes my way, I'll solve. But that's my way, to be a bird. Instead of the dinosaur you are, that just sits there and die when things go bad. I just want to warn you that if you don't change your ways, there'll be nothing left for you or your children or your children's and the children's and the children's, and you will not be reborn, because your tribe will be dead and evaporated by itself. You will not be reincarnated. You might not believe in reincarnation, but maybe there is something called reincarnation, but it won't be you coming back if you continue like you do. But I will be strong. I'll try to go when no one else can go, and live there for a very, 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 very long time. And I'll see what happens. I'm a survivor, I'm a warrior, I'm a lover, I'm a poet, and I might die, but I don't care, because I'll try my best to go back to what once were and live on. But if you, in one way or another, try to destroy my future when I'm out there, then I'll be patient, but never, ever, ever late.